Hi guys, and happy weekend. So I hope that everybody survived that full moon in Pisces. It was a wild week. We had the full moon in Pisces and we still were feeling that energy as we entered the autumn equinox. So this week I barely have any water in my chart. So it was one of those weeks that I am just glad that it's over. So guys, today we are doing our reading for the week, the last week of September. So this is going to be the reading for the week of September 27th till October 3rd. Today we are using the deck, the Tarot of Oppositions. This is actually one of my favorite decks. Just everything about this deck speaks to me. We're also using an astrology deck, and then we might also be using the Angels and Ancestor deck, right? So what we're gonna do is we are going to choose a card of each, right? We don't want to overwhelm ourselves this week with too much, right? So we're just going to choose one card of each. And we're just going to take a sneak peek at the energy that's coming. We know in my roots, when we switch to fall and we switch to winter, these are known as the deepest months, the deepest seasons of shadow work because the earth shifts, right? And the earth kind of tends to slow down, and so do we. So we're entering that deep season of shadow work, which we may not be a fan of, but the wisdom that comes from that is quite amazing. So we're going to start here with the energy of the Nine of Cups. So when we see the energy of the Nine of Cups here, what we want is to not be too overwhelmed with our emotions. We don't want to get lost in thought. We don't want to replay some type of scenario in our brain of what could happen, right? Because a lot of times we give so much energy to these little scenarios and they don't even happen. And then we full blown give ourselves anxiety or even fear, or we make ourselves nervous based on what could happen, right? So this particular card a lot of times will say, let's come back to the moment. So next week, definitely pay attention to your thoughts, to your feelings. Where are they going? Don't let them go. Don't let them take you anywhere. This is a card that literally reminds you, you are in charge of your feelings. You are in charge of your emotions. All of our feelings have a reason to be there. They're all neutral. They all carry some kind of essence of a lesson, right? So this is going to be a week to really, really watch how your brain or where your thoughts are taking you. And if you see that you're going too far into the future, just bring yourself to the present. We also have the energy of the sixth house, right? So the sixth house puts living as a full-time job, right? Because a lot of times, even just living, it is a full-time job. Our energy here is to serve other good energy, but also to go through our journey and making sure that we're balancing energies between what we're giving and what we're receiving. So next week, we're being told to do a little at a time instead of overwhelm ourselves with 50,000 things on the table because we don't know how to say no. And now we're doing all these things that we don't even want to do. So next week, really take care of your energy. If it's time to say no, say no. It could be scary, but it is also very powerful to let others know that, hey, maybe I just can't, right? And it's not a negative thing. We tend to think that the whole positivity of yes, saying yes always, and that to me is very toxic and very sickening, to think that we always have to say yes, that we always have to agree. I'd rather give myself a little bit of fear and stand up and say no than end up doing 50 things that I don't want to do just for the sake because I said yes, right? So what we're saying here is doing a little at a time, making sure that you're taking breaks in between. Then we end with that mountain card, you guys. This is perfect. The mountain card literally says, stand your ground. It goes beautiful with that sixth house. So this is going to be a week, to really, really just take care of us, of our mental state, of where our thoughts are taking us and what we're believing. We have to be very careful with the lacking mentality. We also need to stand our ground. We need to start saying no more. No is a very powerful statement. It is probably one of the most powerful statements that there is. We have to get out of this toxic mindset of thinking, oh, we have to help the world, we have to help everybody, forget myself, I gotta be selfless. You know, there needs to be a balance. You could help the world, but you also have to help yourself, because that exhaustion that you feel, that your sleep doesn't resolve it, that eating a salad won't make it better, than doing yoga and living healthy doesn't make it any better. That exhaustion that you feel is from over giving energy and not taking a chance for you to recharge yourself. So as you can see, the message for this week, coming week, is very, very clear. We need to put ourselves first, and we need to find a balance within our life, right? So if you're ready to have your reading with me, head over to lightwitchtarotshop.com, schedule your reading. Right now, I only have a few spots left for April 2022, and then we start the next month after that. So thank you all for keeping me so busy. I love you all, right? If you're ready for your candles, your talismans, whatever it is that you're looking for, remember that everything is made right here by me. Charge and bless. It's a very small shop, but we have been in business for 26 years already, so that is exciting. So I will see you all next weekend. I love you all. Lots of love and light to you all, and blessed be. Bye-bye.